And you just wonder how Deebo Samuel's, the revelation that he wants to be traded out of San Francisco, could factor into some of those draft day storylines. Let's do a little mock drafting. Senior NFL writer Pete Prisco and some of our mock draft experts, Ryan Wilson and Chris Trapasso, joining us. You guys have been mock drafting for a while now. Ryan, I think you're on your 5,000th mock. Chris, you've done a few. Pete, you've also been in there. So let's do that full first round mock draft. Pete, going to start with you. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. Give us the pick.
Well, with the first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Iowa State running back Breece Hall. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never take a running back first overall. My pick is Evan Neal, the Alabama offensive tackle. And the reason I take him is, look, the right tackle in Jacksonville, Jawan Taylor, has been a disaster. They don't know what they have in Walker Little. The left tackle's on a one-year deal for the franchise number. You have to get big bodies around Trevor Lawrence for the future. I think if you bring him in and you play him at guard for a year, which Jonathan Ogden did, by the way back in the day. Laramie Tunsil played guard for a year way back in the day. So I think you can do that if you want to. You got to get better about Trevor Lawrence. I know Aiden Hutchinson and Trayvon Walker are in play, but I'm taking Evan Neal.
I thought Pete had a stroke when he started to say Breece Hall. I'm glad he circled back to the offensive tackle. Look, I like Evan Neal. I like this pick. I loved it if it's an Ike Ekwonu. Pete knows I have Ike as my OT1. He has Evan Neal as his OT1, so it makes sense. Pete mentioned Aiden Hutchinson and Trayvon Walker. Look, you can take those guys there. Aiden Hutchinson is my #1 player in this draft, Jeremy. But at the end of the day, they've drafted edge rushers in 2 of the last 3 drafts. Caleb Chase and Josh Allen, really good football players, and the Jaguars have still stunk. How about you mix it up on the offensive side of the ball, help out Trevor Lawrence, as Pete has alluded to, keep him upright in Doug Peterson's new offense, and I think that will go much further in helping this team win more football games than taking an Aiden Hutchinson or a Trayvon Walker who helps you on the defensive side of the ball but doesn't score points for you.
And how about the upside for Evan Neal? 6'7", 345 pounds, like the skinniest 345-pound person I've ever seen in the world. To have someone that can protect Trevor Lawrence, whether it be on the left side or the right side, I think moves the needle more so than any other edge rusher they would pick at #1.
Yeah, so the Jacksonville Jaguars assessing an area of need by grabbing Evan Neal. And, of course, he's on the board here in terms of his odds to be a #1 overall pick. He would pay out at 12-1 if Pete Prisco was the GM of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.